I guess when it comes to nutrition and diet, when I was first diagnosed, it was, let's find out these trigger foods. Let's find out what's going to affect me and cause me to react, cause an inflammation and a flare-up. I was able to, just through trial and error, figure out those triggers. I ended up cutting out dairy, limiting gluten and grains. I don't eat beef or pork either, but it's patient-specific. That's what worked for me, and it doesn't necessarily work for everyone. Try through trial and error to specify what's good for you, and do a little research, read up, try and follow some different recipes. There's lots of recipe books out there that are specific for patients with digestive disorders, so you can always try those, and keep a food journal, because that way you can eliminate foods that affected you. I usually just use a lot of gluten-free recipes, so I'll Google gluten-free recipe on whatever it is I'm going to eat. When it comes to regular meals, I'll just put in ingredient lists that I know that I can consume. But again, you have to figure out those trigger foods first before you can start pinpointing the specific details that come with every meal that will work for you. Even though there's no published data out there that nutrition is going to help and make you symptom-free with IBD, that works specifically for me. Not every patient's the same, but you have to make work whatever works for you. You'll figure it out. But it's a lot of trial and error, and it's a hard road to get there, but it's worth it in the end. Safe foods for me, that when I feel a flare-up coming on or I know that I'm in a flare, would be anything rice-based. Avoid grains. Completely avoid dairy and a lot of gluten. I tend to puree a lot or have vegetable and fruit smoothies when I'm in a flare as well, because it's easier to digest and absorb. I do take a lot of vitamins and supplements, and that is basically to help manage the nourishment that I have in my body, because I'm not necessarily consuming the proper foods that I need to keep that nutritional value. So along with any IBD, you're more apt to become malnourished, so you have to be very careful with that. So the supplements and the vitamins definitely help out with that. Some of the vitamins that I consume, I take a probiotic acidophilus every day, take omega-3, a multivitamin every day, B-complex every day. I consume aloe as well because it helps with the healing of the gut from the inside out. I always avoid dairy, I always avoid beef, pork, and spicy food. And I don't consume any fast food unless it's chicken and salad.